Hello and welcome back to myself playing Disco Elysium. I'm in the process of investigating a murder, and I've accidentally somehow lost the ability to save. So if we lose this at any point, we lose lots of time. We go back. I don't think I'll be able to recreate the situation that I'm currently in.
Kuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action, pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Yeah, you like art, Kuna?
Fuck no, art shit.
Right, in an imaginary notebook. Got it. Art. Shit.
That's right, pig. Shit.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
The little one seems distraught.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
What's this about?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Let's buy these pants off you.
Here, pig. We're fun now. Performance buddies.
Tuna unzips the jacket again, pulls out the pants out of the plastic wrapping.
Kuno could already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle. Pig's in Kuno's debt now. Money debt.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, but they are better than what I'm wearing. Let's go back to the shack. It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
The lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebooks, and turns to you.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
We should talk to... Let's go. You think the insolent and Phasmid is
If
nearby?
anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The Phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The Phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The Phasmid is impairing your judgment.
We should talk to Kuno about this and get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Thank you, Kim.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The boy tells you he doesn't care. I know you took the locusts on the trap the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
He says slowly, meeting your gaze with a sullen defiance. You see, you don't give a fuck about bugs. Then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence and buries her face in her hands.
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my God, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
Sorry. He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
The leaden silence fills the yard. Me and Kuno have discussed this. I promise I won't do that.
I don't believe you.
She disappears entirely behind the fence.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
What's going to happen to the locust? Not towards the shack.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
I need to ask you to stop taking locusts on the trap. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. These locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. She was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his burning face up to the falling snow.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Okay, now that's settled. I better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The insulin phasmid. He mutters to himself.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the insulin phasmid
They
is?
just think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's my gun. I want my gun. Over here. Where is the guy?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
It must be that one I want to interact with.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them.
Yeah.
Everything's still cool here, of me.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as...
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Seaguy province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Isn't that name kind of
Very
insensitive?
cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Is it some kind of mind reaction point to your head?
No, it's very cool, officer. You're a cool cop for caring about those things. Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got good jobs.
You glance around the decrepit.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
It is, yeah.
That's right.
If you want it,
My
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
A Gossamer state, you're right, this is cool. I'm part of the hip, thin, almost non-existent state of Paris.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive anything for you. The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed. A good starter pair, officer. Sporty and practical, officer. Good choice.
I'm sure we did do the serial number.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay. Did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Not yet, but I was able to convince the database people to share private sector information. They promised to get back to me by tomorrow morning. Do you have any other questions?
I need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some papers.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Yeah, an unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 cm. Dark hair, medium build. Looked like he slipped over a hole in the boardwalk, hit his head against a metal bench.
we suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, it seemed like an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
She repeats.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He is wearing boots, trousers, an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pocket.
Any information on the library card?
It's a Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Maggi.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Connect me to the Jamrock Public Library.
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
A male librarian answers the call. I'm looking for information that you can provide on a Billy Maggi, a reader.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Yes, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Town Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Do you have any other information on Billy Maggi?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know who someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
You hear someone answer from afar.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
Excuse me. So Billy Magin is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know it was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like?
Marie!
A moment passes.
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Thank you. That's all from me. I have no other questions. End the call with library.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
The librarian hangs up and calls, and the call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click.
Anything else you need from me?
I'm done with the radio for now. End call.
57th, over and out.
Her voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Yeah, we've been this many times.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
What do I see in his eyes?
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Hey Tommy, spill the beans. What's troubling you?
Man, nothing's troubling me. Just the usual Lorman tropes and hopes. The road and the rhymes. This jam ain't helping either.
He looks around.
That all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn, it really is hard to talk, man to man.
That's all for now. Bye. Okay.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I had a chat with this kid, Gunnar. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
He presses his lips, crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
Yeah, let's take that one. We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
I'll get going. That's my weakest. I got completely wrong direction. There's the first trap.
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' melancholy rustling.
This was the one.
Fantastic.
Release the locusts into the empty trap.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Go to the apartment. Oh, there's some trap. We've done that. I think go to the apartment. Oh. Your motor carriage.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
What are you missing here? Why is this familiar?
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Okay, bye. See you, Anita.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
Never know when that'll come in handy. Let's find apartment 33.
Trying to sneak up on me again?
See, is there anything different down here?
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside. walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home. The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. More old bullet holes. Half a century at least. From the revolution.
Examine closer.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
The lieutenant's sudden voice cuts like a blade, bringing you as your super. Breathe out sharply. Yeah, I'm fine.
You were looking pale there for a second. What are you looking at?
What with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
So no crime has happened here?
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago. But no, these do not warrant an investigation.
Okay, but what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
Looking for 33. Been in there. Been in there. No door number for there. That's down. Wrong balcony.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Catch you later, Cindy. I was right past the stairwell I needed. I think, yeah, there it is.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup allons, yo. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
Hold on, should we just, before we move on, what should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's
dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
What if I don't want to do this?
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen, as soon as possible.
All right, I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Knock.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
Yeah, shuffling inside.
Tidying up. nervously.
Come in. The door is open.
And I think that's where we're going to stop. And we're going to see this discussion in a moment. As usual, if you watch this, thank you very much. And I'll catch you guys again later. Bye.